hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. And for Portland, Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. Inside we'll see Kamara and Klingon. And it's Holiday in at the point. So Detroit will get the first possession. Well, on the court tonight, Grant, a lot of talent, but also some inexperience.
Well, B.A., these teams are young. Yes, they are. But here's a chance for them both to get a little more seasoning and continue to develop their respective games.
So it's Portland now, following the score by Detroit. Klingon with a screen. Puts up a 3. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Detroit. Pass to Cunningham. Outside Robinson. From deep. Portland with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Seemed like a lopsided matchup, but credit to them for stepping up to the challenge and then closing the deal.
Avdia from outside gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, you got to be this quick in today's game. The second Avdia has the ball, he's into his shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. B.A.?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Holiday, following the 3-pointer by Detroit. Pass to Sharp. Outside Kamara. And here's Holiday. From behind the arc. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Now Harris. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Kamara. The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Holiday. Outside Sharp. Launches it. The shot, no good. The Pistons have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 15 feet away, that shot is off.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
The Pistons trailing. Pass to Duren. That one doesn't drop. Klingon with a defensive effort. Portland has gone 2 of 5 from deep. To the inside. Here's Avdia. Back to Kamara. Outside Holiday. Another 3 for Portland.
Look, Holiday makes more than enough of those to keep the defense honest.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Last time they met in Detroit.
They really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
Well, and coaches will sometimes complain about an inconsistent whistle from the refs, but credit them for the level of aggression to make things happen.
Here's Sharp, following the score by Detroit. 4-3. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. The Pistons have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Harris. From downtown, drills it from deep.
At this stage of his career, Harris is a floor spacer, asked to knock down threes.
Now here's Sharp. And here's Klingon. Back to Sharp. Oh, and Makes it with the kiss.
And his athleticism is big for sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Now here's Cunningham. 29 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
Here's Klingon. Outside Sharp, back to Holiday. Duran with a rebound.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Cunningham finds Duran. Harris outside. Floats one up, and Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Sharp. Holiday, a screen on Thompson. 3-pointer Sharp. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Pass to Duran. Out to Harris. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Harris has got 6.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now here's Harris. He really had an off game against the Mavericks. And the shot goes in. Give him 8.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Blazers trail by 4. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Kamara. Here's Holiday. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
The free throws off from Holiday. And after not winning a title for the first 11 years of his career, Drew Holiday finally breaks through in 2021, Coach.
And another in 2024. Wherever Holiday has gone during his career, he's fit like a glove, B.A. He's an experienced veteran and a leader both on and off the floor. Well, when your shot is as polished as Robinson's, you can be that fast with your motion.
Outside Holiday. Sharp, a screen on Cunningham. And the basket by Holiday.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now here's Cunningham. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. The Trailblazers have got 6 of 14 in so far. Pass to Klingon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. It's all knotted up.
And a high-effort play from Klingon, using his power to overcome the interior defense.
Thompson, a screen on Holiday. Thompson outside. No good from outside. For Portland, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
A bit of a shocker during the summer of 2024. Denny Avdia getting traded from Washington to Portland.
Yeah, and from one young team to another, B.A. Denny was just 24 when he got moved and fetched 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds, a big haul.
That free throw misses. Well, Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season. and some teams have really found their identity.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. We know who most of these squads are now, and their opponents do too. And as the year goes on, the better the scouting reports get.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Kamara, and it's Sissoko in for Holiday. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The prodigal son returns. Damian Lillard is back on the Trailblazers roster. Now, there remains the process of rehabbing a surgically repaired Achilles. But with all the assets they acquired for Dame, and then he's back, the fans are absolutely ecstatic.
An all-time great. Shams, appreciate the report. Now here's Sharp. 26 points for him last game against Sacramento. Much to the fans' delight, Stan. Shaden Sharp's dunks are already legend in some parts.
Well, B.A., he does stuff that makes you shake your head, and it gets a ridiculous amount of airtime. Certainly an entertaining young player to watch.
That free throw good from Sharp. As Shaden Sharp continues to develop, he's proven that he's more than just a high flyer, Grant.
Yeah, we've seen the vicious dunks, but he's also got a pretty good touch as well. The upside potential for him is sky high.
Both free throws good from Sharp. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
On target from range.
Terrific at cashing in off the catch. Harris wants those passes to come his way.
Avdia against LeVert. Avdia, good. Avdia's gotten a second bucket on the night.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Harris outside. And he lobs it up top. Very pretty alley-oop.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Grant outside. Clinging with a screen. Lets it go from deep. Pass to Graham. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. And some rookies here that have wasted no time making their defense stand out. Donovan Clingan is second.
Blocking ability like his is very coveted in the league, and he shows no fear clashing at the rim against experienced finishers.
Detroit shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Ivy outside. Pass to Duran. Cunningham outside. From outside the arc. Avdia pulls it in.
That's how you want to see them crash to glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
.149 left to play in the first quarter. Grant outside. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Focus, composure. Jeremy Grant isn't one to take reckless shots from three-point range.
LeVert outside. Pass to Harris. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. And here's Ivy from the arc. Sharp grabs the miss. Now Portland with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Avdia outside. Grant, the pass to Sharp. Portland moving it around. Here's Clingan. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Portland lead.
At 7'2", Clingan is very comfortable in the paint, and he can just own that area.
Here's Harris. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
And here's Grant from the arc. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Pistons trail by 5. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Harris passes to Cunningham. Pass to Harris. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
3 points.
Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, I'll tell you what, everything Harris does tonight offensively has been working. He's piling up the points.
And Grant gets it to go.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now Cunningham. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Drew Holiday making things happen for Portland. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. We've got Holland, also Isaiah Stewart out there. Karis LeVert is out there with Ivy. And it's Jenkins in at the point guard position. So it's Portland now, following the score by Detroit. Here's Grant. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Stewart outside. Pass to Ivy. Back to Stewart. Drops in the layup for 2. Stewart's got his first points of the night.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
Outside Love. Here's Reith. The 3 ball. Jenkins with a rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. It's Stewart, high post. 14 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Grant, following the score by Detroit. Oh, Grant throws it down.
What an explosive athlete. Grant playing well above the rim.
Ivy outside. 3-pointer. The rebound by Murray. And it's Murray with the ball for the Trailblazers. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Pass to LeVert. Here's Jenkins. This one for 3. The rebound by Murray. Grant, left side. Oh, it's stolen away. Now LeVert to the middle. And Stewart with a basket on the assist from LeVert. Stewart's got 6 here in the quarter.
What I love about Stewart, he never backs down. Plays the game with passion that's rarely seen.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. For the Trailblazers, Kamara, he's checked in for Murray. Avdia comes in for Sissoko. And Holiday subbed in for Love. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Robinson comes in for Ivy. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Reith. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Thompson passes to LeVert. Picked by Stewart. Here's Robinson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Pass to Reith. Shot blocked.
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim, and he does a great job of it.
Portland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around.
It's both from the stripe. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Avdia. Let's go with a 3. A rebound by Stewart. Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's LeVert. Off with the layup.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Now Kamara. Holiday finds Grant. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Cunningham. It's LeVert on the wing. Kamara covering. Stewart, the pass to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Detroit. Portland leading. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. All defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Yeah.
A new day. Allie, thank you. And there's a foul. It'll go on to Monty Kamara. That's his first foul of the game. Klingon, he's checked in for Reith. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. Holiday against Cunningham. Thompson scanning the floor. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, you're going to struggle when you're forcing up shots like that.
Pass to Kamara. There's the 3. The rebound by Stewart. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Down low. Here's Harris. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Harris has got 16 points now.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
Now here's Holiday. 11 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Grant. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Pass to Harris. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Jeremy Grant. Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
And he makes a first. Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Duran's checked in. And Harris drops them both. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, BA. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Now here's Avdia. 35 points for him last game against Sacramento.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
For Detroit, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Harris down low. Kamara covering. Kicks it out to Cunningham. 16 feet out. Portland with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
All right, let's see what Detroit has coming up. On Saturday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
And he drops the first.
Well, listen, Denny Avdia is a key piece of this offense. He's got size at 6'9", he can shoot it, has really good passing numbers, and the best part, he's still improving.
And both free throws good for Avdia. Coach, the defense has been ahead of the schedule for Portland. Where do they take the next step in that regard?
Well, first off, BA, they can do much better on the defensive boards. Also, cutting down their careless fouls. Those are things they have to look to clean up.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
It's Avdia on the wing. Outside Sharp. The three. Sinks the tray. Sharp's got 7 points.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A look at the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. Moving the rock with ease. 5th best, Cade Cunningham.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
Pistons trail by 5. Outside Robinson. Thompson outside. Pass to Cunningham. Fires the three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. He has 6.
Well, you try to stay connected to Cunningham, but he finds a way.
Sharp passes to Holiday. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Kamara. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Klingon. And how about we check the numbers for Jalen Duren?
He's having problems with his shot these days, and the analytics show that with his true shooting percentage headed down in the last 10 games. I wouldn't be surprised if he turned it around quickly, though.
Here's Cunningham. He has 6. Pass to Duren.
Switch.
Now here's Harris. Kamara covering. Shot clock at 6. Harris outside. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
The team counts on Harris for this right here. I mean, his efficiency is a big part of their offensive scheme.
Right side, Kamara. Again, the miss by Portland. The Pistons shooting just around 41% in the second. Thompson outside. Harris on the wing. Give him 20.
Stepping up to secure the board, he just wanted it more.
And Portland's shooting only 42%. And stolen by Cunningham. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, you see there the link that Cunningham has on the defensive end. He has a great steal to get that started.
Here's Clingan. He had 19 points in the win against Sacramento. Off the outside. Just 5 to shoot. Left side Holiday. Over Cunningham. To get back on track. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, known for his size and defense, Clingan has the potential to be a very effective two-way player in this league.
Good on both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Harris outside. Duren up top. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Thompson. Out to Harris. Thompson with a screen. The 3. Harris misses.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Robinson, second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for 1.
One shot.
They've been knocked down from the line this quarter, trying to build out their lead.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Harris outside. 3-pointer off the mark. Portland leading by 3. Pass to Holiday. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Thompson, a screen on Holiday. Here's Cunningham. And again, no good by Detroit.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Pass to Clingan. Now Holiday. Now Avdia. Now Clingan, defended by Thompson. Holiday from long range. The Pistons clear it. Duren's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. He can't hit that time. And we're through the play here in what's been a good one. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
You take a look at Portland, they've been stuck in the middle tier. Not good enough to challenge for a chip, but not bad enough to get a high draft pick. They're really going to need their young guys to take a step forward in their development.
And now let's focus on the Trailblazers. At halftime now, it's been a tight one.
Well, they've had that defense on its heels, pushing their action, getting themselves right to the line.
It seemed like every time they got the ball, they were thinking attack. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you look at Tobias Harris in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's Holiday. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Now here's Holiday. 3-point lead. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Here's Duran. He's covered by Holiday. And Klingon over to help. Back to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
Outside Kamara. It's Sharp on the wing. Holiday up top. Looking to get back on track. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Thompson. Inside. Kamara with it. Now Thompson defending. Here's Avdia. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Harris.
Look, over the last few seasons, we've seen Avdia become more comfortable playing through contact.
He's made 3 or 4 free throw attempts in this game.
The last game was a close one. His success from the line really helped them secure the dub.
Free throw good, Avdia. And it's Detroit with the ball. 4-point game. Cunningham outside. Harris with it. Kamara on him. Harris passes to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
That free throw good from Cunningham. The top pick in his draft. Cade Cunningham was brought in to turn the Pistons around, Coach.
Well, absolutely, B.A., but people got frustrated that it didn't happen right away. But after some good personal years, but not so good for the team, B.A. Cade led the Pistons to the playoffs last year.
Yep, count it. Sharp's got 12.
Well, it seems like all of these guys come into the league now with great handles, and Sharp is no exception.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Out to Thompson. Duran the screen for the tie. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingen's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Outside Kamara. Holiday a screen on Harris. Outside Sharp. Jacks up a three. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Well, when Sharp is on, he is on. You see why the team is so excited about his future.
Pass to Cunningham. Throws it up high. Robinson on the wing. Takes a three. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Robinson against Sharp. Fires for three. Rebound Detroit. Duran with it. Give him 8. Oh, hammer it home.
Nice.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duran's future in this league.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They lead by 4. Avdia finds Holiday. Now here's Sharp. There's a screen by Kamara. Shoots. Sharp, no good.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved, the team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you, B.A.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, one thing you notice about Tobias Harris, he is a worker, a true professional who just wants to do the best job he can for his team, and we've seen the results over the years.
Now here's Sharp. He's got 15. Lets the three fly. Duran with a rebound. The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Robinson on the wing, defended by Avdia. Robinson passes to Duran. For the lead, shot clock at 5. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Back to Holiday. Portland moving it around. Pass to Sharp. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham going to work inside.
Defensively, this has not been the second half they were looking for. Gotta tighten it up.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Tobias Harris really making a difference here.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
It's that time. We need you to make it.
And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. The 4th spot held by Detroit.
They've done a great job using their defense to create for them on offense. Turn it over against this team, and you're going to be in trouble.
And here's Klingen. He has 6. Pass to Kamara. Will it go? The rebound by Detroit. Now Cunningham. Oh, swiped away. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Sharp. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Duran.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
You know what? They impress me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
That free throw, no good.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharpe is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, for Sharpe, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player.
Cunningham outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Kamara. Blazers trail by 3. Avdia outside. Pass to Klingen. Down low to stop the drought. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Yeah, Klingen is a smart player with underrated passing skills, not just a big body out there.
At the line for Portland, Kamara, shooting 1.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Right side, Robinson. Harris outside. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Cunningham for 3. And Klingen pulls it down. Klingen's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Here's Kamara. And it's off from three-point range. For Detroit, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Duran, the screen. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Harris. Launches a 3. Avdia pulls it in. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his 3rd foul so far. And the Blazers making a change here. Grant's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Jenkins is checked in for Cunningham. Outside Sharpe. To the middle. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
I like wings who can score inside. Grant showing that skill.
Harris outside. To the paint. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Pistons. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat.
Well, I think for Detroit, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Now here's Sharpe. He's got 15. Portland moving it around. Clock at 4. Holiday from long range. The rebound by Detroit. Harris has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Thompson. Here's Jenkins. Still without a bucket. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
On the wing, Holiday. Looking to end this cold spell. That one's good for 2. Holiday's got 13 now.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pass to Harris. And here's Duran. Started by Klingen. And the dunk by Duran.
That is what they want from Duran. Spike it, young fella.
And the Trailblazers shooting about 40% so far in the third. And here's Klingen. Now here's Sharp. Step back and fire. Again, the Trailblazers, good for 2.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Duran with a screen on Holiday. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Harris. Lays it up and banks it in. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Sharp, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
Pass to Harris. Here's Jenkins for the lead. They get it again, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Denny Avdia.
Yeah, you never know when someone might plateau as a scorer, even a superstar. But his competitiveness separates him from the pack. It motivates him to raise the bar for himself every year, and that raises the bar for his team as well.
First one falls.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
For the Trailblazers, Reith, he's checked in for Klingon. Murray comes in for Kamara, and it's Sissoko in for Holiday. Detroit also making some changes. Levert's checked in for Thompson, and Jaden Ivey subbed in for Robinson. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Levert. And 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. It goes on Jeremy Grant. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Stewart, he's checked in for Tobias Harris.
At the line for the Pistons, Harris Levert, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Throw good. Levert will stand whether he's coming off the bench or starting. Caris LeVert has become a guy teams rely on.
Yeah, Brian, coaches love that about him. He can produce for you whenever you need him to. That readiness is a valuable trait in this league.
Now here's Grant. 13 points in the game. No good there. Good D by Duran.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Stewart. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Stewart's got 8.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Reith. 1:33 left in the third. Ball stolen. It's LeVert on the wing. Defended by Murray. LeVert, that's good.
3.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, if you're a fan of Jeremy Grant, that's what you love to see. Phenomenal throwdown.
LeVert goes against Murray. LeVert passes to Ivey. And he converts the layup. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
To the right side. Here's Sissoko. Ivey defends. Sissoko passes to Sharp. Clock at 6. Off target from the wing.
Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one off.
Here's LeVert. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Very comfortable shooting it from there. LeVert converts. Get it?
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Right side Sharp. And that one's good. Sharp's got 21.
Yeah, Sharp is just pouring shots in. Great to see him playing with this blend of energy and assertiveness.
And here's Ivy from the arc. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Detroit Pistons closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Isaiah Stewart out there with Holland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Cunningham. Portland grabs the miss. And here's Grant from the arc. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Stewart outside. Pass to Ivy. Puts it up from 15. Off the left rim and out.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
On the wing, Grant. Stewart defends. Grant in the post. He's against Stewart. Blocked!
Great recognition from Stewart. I like seeing him use his length and size to make an impact on defense.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Detroit leading by 7. Pass to Cunningham. The 3 is up. The 3 ball, no problem for Cade.
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
Avdia passes to Murray. Now Grant. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Ivy. To the inside. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Ivy. And now it's a 12-point Pistons lead. For Portland, they've gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Grant outside. Pass to Reith. And stolen by Stewart. It's a one-on-one situation. Holland gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 14.
Nice pass by Stewart. One of those guys who will do anything to win.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. Tobias Harris checked in for the Pistons. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. And it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Avdia. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. On the wing, Grant. 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Fades back. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Sissoko. Back to Avdia. The three is up. LeVert with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Takes a 13-footer. Grant's shot is off.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
The shot by LeVert, no good.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Back to Avdia. Pass to Grant. He shoots. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got 6 rebounds in the game. Harris passes to Cunningham. No good on the triple. Blazers trail by 16. Grant outside. Here's Sissoko. With the step back. Here's Avdia. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Ivy finds Cunningham. Now here's Harris. He's covered by Grant. Grant against Harris. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And it's Cunningham missing. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And what you like about Jeremy Grant, the consistency from year to year, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he can shoot it, but defensively, you can put him on the opponent's best scorer. 3 and D and then some. Such a reliable vet for this team.
The first free throw is good.
Well, known as a defensive specialist coming into the league. Now Grant is seen as an all-around scoring threat, too.
Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Drew Holiday comes in for Murray. Detroit also making some changes. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for LeVert. And it's Robinson in for Ivy. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Duren with a screen on Grant. And he's going for the oop here. Avdia with a steal. Now here's Sharp. Pass to Holiday. Grant outside. Down low. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Great lob. Avdia got way up there.
Harris on the wing. And he makes the 8-footer. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Now here's Cunningham. Over Avdia. And it's Cunningham missing. Blazers trail by 14. Pass to Holiday. Grant with a screen on Cunningham. Holiday from long range. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Now here's Duren. Cunningham passes to Duren. falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists here tonight. Portland has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's the pick. Three-pointer Sharp. Duren with the rebound. And here's Detroit. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Robinson. Thompson outside. Now Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Well, you can see Thompson working on his passing and expanding his skill set.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Grant. Here's Klingon. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Detroit leading by 16. Outside Robinson. They set the screen over Sharp. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Not many places on the floor Robinson will hesitate to shoot.
Now Portland with it. Klingon up top. Pass to Sharp. Here's Grant, pounded by Harris. Grant against Harris. Count it. Grant's got 19 points.
Well, a little aggressiveness pays off for Grant inside. And as a coach, you love to see that effort.
Duren with it. Cunningham outside. Fires the three. And Klingon pulls it down. And here's Sharp. Pass to Holiday. Off the outside. Here's Grant. Yes, sir! Count it!
Yeah, when he's playing like this, Grant is an offensive machine. And he'll just keep coming at you.
From 11 feet away, Duren pulls it down. Detroit leading by 14. Here's Harris. Yes, using that window.
Well, plays like that take real poise. Harris didn't let the physical defense get the better of him inside.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And now let's take a second to present our player of the game, Tobias Harris.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
I'll tell you, this team depends on him to lead them, and he did just that tonight. He doesn't take this responsibility lightly. You could tell it was important for him to grab a win here. Banks it home. Big shot.
Well, at 6'4", Holiday is a bigger guard, and that really helps him in the paint.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They led by as many as 18. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Tosses it up. Avdia rips down the board. Blazers trail by 14. Outside Sharp. Avdia outside for 3. That misses.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Cunningham He got it!
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pistons.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Tobias Harris.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Grant. What's your opinion on it?
You know, BA, I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, the NBA Cup, it's drawing increased fan interest, and the players are invested. So what's not to like about it?
Now here's Murray. Now Grant. Puts it up from 17. Stewart with the rebound. Now here's Ivy, tightly guarded. Oh, no good! It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Love. Fires the 3. Shot's no good. So it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Tobias Harris.